Yo, what's going on everybody, Tricks Kamikaze, and today we're going to be discussing how strong did Vegeta get after his training on Yardrat. Okay, so we already know by the end of Super, Vegeta is stronger than Goku because at the end of Super, Goku loses his Ultra Instinct ability while Vegeta still has his Royal Blue form. While some say that might not make him stronger than Goku, I do believe that makes him stronger than Goku because he was able to fight Jiren in that form while Goku still struggled. Well, struggled in Ultra Instinct against Jiren, he wasn't able to totally one-shot him. Okay, so the first thing he had to do on planet Yardrat was stabilize his spirit, because if he can't do that, he's gonna get behind Goku again. And he must achieve balance in body and mind, meaning if he can pull this off, he could probably make his power last far longer than he ever could before. Meaning he could stay his Royal Blue form longer and any other form he acquires for a longer amount of time. Goku was able to practice this for 150 days as said by the Yardrat that trained him, so we can already see what kind of stuff Goku was doing while he was being trained. And Vegeta doesn't really have that much time as Goku. See, Vegeta's always being shafted. He doesn't have that much time to learn what Goku was doing in his amount of time he was there. So he has to find a faster route that's suited for him. And people always bring up how Goku is always, don't get me wrong, he's a natural fighter. He's a good natural fighter, but Vegeta is a good natural fighter too. And the reason Goku always has an advantage over Vegeta is because he always has great teachers to teach him stuff. Goku has had Master Roshi, he's had King Kai, he has loads of other people that's taught him lots of stuff. Vegeta so far has only had Whis, including this Yardrat that taught Goku before. So Vegeta, you gotta get your mentor game up, bro. And when I say he has more talent than Goku, I mean it, because he was able to polish his spirit power way faster than Goku ever could. And that makes me wonder, will they go back to training with these Yardrat people after this is all over? I mean, they honestly should, unless they're gonna go back to Whis. And after Vegeta's done training, one of the Yardrats uses a healing technique on him, and Vegeta wonders if he can learn that too, but the Yardrat says don't get ahead of yourself. And this is why I say they should come back and learn, because let's be honest, like, we have to get to that point where we don't need sensu beans anymore, or like, we need a healer for every villain they have. Trunks was the healer in the Goku Black Saga, so we could possibly make Vegeta or Goku a healer in the next arc or something. But at this point, Vegeta doesn't even know how strong he's gotten because one of the enemies invades the Yardrat's planets and Vegeta has to deal with them. And the enemy and Vegeta are about to fight, and Vegeta just does a Yusuke. He brings out a spirit gun. Not even a little one, it was almost a full power spirit gun. Even Vegeta was surprised by this because he didn't think he was bringing out that much power. So even though Vegeta has reached the limits of his power time and time again, it shows he can always break that whenever he can. And I find it funny how he brought out this huge spirit gun and destroyed a good amount of the planet with it, or like a good part of the planet with it, and the Yardrat literally told him, bro, watch out, do not do this, you have to calm down. And like I said before, it's because his spirit and balance of energy was so off that he couldn't control his power like that, so he was holding himself back. I'm pretty sure Goku doesn't have this problem because he's never really upset when he's fighting. He loves fighting, so he's never really off balance. He continues fighting the enemy forces and he one-shots both of them. And the enemy gets frustrated and he starts to transform. And the Yardrats are scared because they've never seen a transformation before, but Vegeta is like, I've seen plenty of these, I can handle this no problem. And thankfully it's not a bluff because Vegeta handles him relatively easily. And granted, I don't think Vegeta would have had much trouble even if he hadn't trained with the Yardrats, but it definitely made it a smoother fight than it would have been originally. The enemy does get upset and he proceeds to throw a building towards Vegeta, but Vegeta deflects it relatively easily. And he defeats the enemy, but not before he finds out that Lord Moro is on his way to Earth. And originally he was going to learn instant transmission as well, but he feels like there's no time to really learn it, plus it's not really going to help out in the fight, so he has to learn a different technique. And we're not sure what this ability is yet until we find out in one of the next chapters, but what we do know is what Goku was doing during this time and what he was training to achieve. And Goku has actually done it. He's achieved Ultra Instinct, maybe not the full power one that we saw against the fight with Jiren, we don't know yet, but he has achieved the first one that he was fighting against Kefla with. And I really have to see what this new technique is to see if Vegeta can beat Goku in a fight, because Vegeta is really hyping up this ability, so it has to be something special. He even said he doesn't want to get Ultra Instinct. He wants to find his own way to be able to fight Goku in his own way, so we're gonna see what that's about. He has fought Moro in his blue form, but Moro still doesn't show that he's still fighting at full power, like barely using any power. We're gonna have to see next chapter on how Ultra Instinct is gonna work against Moro. I feel like Goku is honestly not gonna have to try that hard against him, because if he does, he could be stronger than Jiren. Moro, I mean, not Goku, but depending on how Goku or Vegeta does against Moro, we can see which one is stronger. And that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. Let me hear you guys' opinion in the comment section below. Who do you think is stronger, Goku or Vegeta? Who do you think is going to do better against Moro, Goku or Vegeta? Do you think Goku's Ultra Instinct is going to work better against Moro, or do you think his new technique is going to be better than Ultra Instinct? Or if not better, is going to be able to compete with it? But if you want to interact with me, my socials are going to be in the description below, and I will see you guys later.